Licensing Citrix Metaframe XP. Now that Citrix Metaframe XP with Feature Release 3 has been installed on our Windows 2003 server, we need to add some licenses to get Citrix to work. So make sure that you set up your Terminal Services licensing server first before you continue. If you haven't done that, pause this video and then return once you've completed that step. When you reboot your Citrix Metaframe XP server after first installing the software, you'll be presented with a warm and friendly reminder like this, informing you that you don't have any licenses. Licensing Citrix will depend on what type of license you have bought or have been given from Citrix. Citrix licenses are controlled through the Citrix Management Console. To open the Management Console, we can simply click on the bottom icon over here on the Citrix Metaframe XP bar. Now, because this is a new installation of Citrix, we're prompted to configure our pass-through authentication. Now, if you recall from our previous video, this simply passes the logon credentials of the user to the Metaframe XP server. This just simply means that we only have to log on once using our username and password, and then Citrix will use those logon details to authenticate the user to log on to Metaframe XP. Now, if we don't use this option, then the user will have to enter in their account details a second time in order to be granted access to Metaframe XP. So I'll choose to enable this feature, and then we'll leave the default for this server. Although if you do have multiple Citrix servers in your environment and you have a preferred server that you'd like to connect to, then you'd choose the second option. So I'll click on OK, and then the Management Console will load. Okay, so here we are. Now the first thing we have to do is go and configure our licenses. So what we'll do is we'll come over here to the left-hand side and we'll click on Licenses. Now over here on the right you can see we have 4 tabs. Summary just gives us a basic summary about our servers. Connection shows what connections we currently have to our Citrix server. Product shows which product we have licenses for. And then license numbers, which obviously shows our licenses. So what we need to do now is we need to right click and then we'll select Add License. Now at this point you need to paste in your license code that you got from Citrix. You'll probably find this on your product packaging and then come down here and click OK. Then you'll get a message telling you that your license was successfully added, and then would you like to activate it now. So then click on Yes. Then you'll need to go to www.citrix.com/activate and then paste in your license code, and then Citrix will give you an activation code which you must type into the field that appears. Now once you've done that step, you'll need to do the same step for any client access licenses that you require for your system. Now once you've activated your license, in your License Numbers tab, you will see the status of activated next to the description of the license you've installed. So once you've installed all of your license, we'll see you in the next video where we discuss administering Citrix Metaframe XP.